When you get to school, you see children discussing about their mother, their father, and about their siblings. So you look around, you don't have any. I will always ask, where are my parents? They'll tell me they're in England. So each time I see any aircraft moving, I will sit down quietly, especially at night, talking to the aircraft to greet my parents for me. And I heard that they had other two children in UK. So I'll be telling them to greet them for me. So at times you will sleep, you have sleepless night thinking about how they look, how are they faring. You will start looking at how they are feeling about you. And when I learned that they are coming back, I started, prepare for them for almost 1 year. Started wearing Fowls. So that when they come back, I will give them something. So I was full of expectation. But unfortunately, when they came back, those expectations were dashed out. That was the beginning of my trouble.
They never asked about you.
They asked about me, of course. I think my mom came back first. When I went to her, I expected that I would stay with her. I would even sleep on the same bed with her. I would look at her face. She would look at my face. But that didn't happen. She didn't even lap me as somebody that I've missed a child for so many years. And I ran back to my grandmother to ask, are you sure this is my mother? Because in the village, you see how people, when their mother comes, they will rush, they will pick them, they will hug them. I was expecting such a thing. It never happened. So I was waiting for my father to come back. Whatever I've missed from my mother, I think I'll gain it from my father. But when my dad came, I was inside the room at number 21 Adanijo Street, Pedro, opposite the police station. They parked outside. So immediately I rushed out. So I saw two men standing. I didn't know which one. So I jumped to anyone coincidentally, that was my flight. And he carried me. Not till he dropped me. So I ran back inside. I said, my dad has not come back. He said, no, that person that carries your father says no, it's not true. So my aunt came to me and started telling me, no, that they are just going somewhere. So it was sometimes along the line that I learned my mom telling my grandmother that you are Mama's child. We give back to you because Mama asked us to do that. We plan to give back to our children outside the country. So I made up my mind to say something is hidden. A lot of things happened, but I was not sure they were my parents. At the point, they were trying to force me to adapt to their own types of living until when I felt that it was too bad for me. I was no longer doing very well in school. Psychologically, I lost everything about life. Because of that, there was a kind of a gang up, and I was sent out of the school.
Expelled.
I was expelled from the school. And just imagine, my grandfather was the chairman of the governing board of the school. People don't do anything about it. That's one of the family issues that I would not like to talk about now. When my grandmother stepped into it, she will always come back to plead with me that whatever has happened to you is because of me. But now I know better. She will say I should forget that you must be great. It's good to have somebody that is always there for you.
Yeah.